Colonel Gregory "Pappy" Boyington, part Native American of the Sioux tribe, was born on December 4, 1912, in Idaho, where he spent a large part of his childhood. His family then moved to Tacoma, Washington, where Boyington began to wrestle. Throughout his childhood and beyond, Boyington was known to be a tough, hard-living character. Despite having to face the overwhelming challenges of the Great Depression, he graduated from Lincoln High School and was accepted into the University of Washington in Seattle. Boyington graduated in 1934 with a degree in aeronautical engineering. Having signed up for ROTC at the University of Washington, he served with the Coast Artillery Reserve in Washington State and also worked as a draftsman in Tacoma, Washington at Boeing Aircraft. In 1937, after training as a cadet in the Marine Corps Reserves, Boyington was designated a naval aviator flying for the Marine Corps in San Diego. In the summer of 1941, Boyington resigned his Marine commission to join the American Volunteer Group and help defend the China-Burma Road from Japanese aggression. This volunteer group became known as the Flying Tigers under the command of Claire Chennault. While with the Flying Tigers, he became an ace with 6 victories. He later decided to rejoin the Marine Corps after the United States entered into World War II, and in 1943 was assigned the position of Commanding Officer of Marine Fighting Squadron 214, a group which Boyington raised and is popularly coined as the Black Sheep Squadron. During World War II, Colonel Boyington downed 22 enemy aircraft over the Solomon Islands, leading his squadron with the destruction of 126 aircraft over the course of 9 months of continuous combat. Among the multitude of awards he received for his outstanding bravery and service, Colonel Boyington was first awarded the Medal of Honor by President Roosevelt in March of 1944. But during this time, Boyington was held captive in a Japanese prison camp and was believed to be dead. Despite the odds, he survived the prison camp, was liberated at the end of the war, and was awarded for his acts of valor on October 5, 1945. While he was still recovering from the physical and psychological effects of imprisonment, President Harry Truman presented Boyington with his Medal of Honor. Of the other awards received, Colonel Boyington received a Purple Heart, Combat Action Ribbon, 2 Presidential Unit Citations, and World War II Victory Medal. With his strength in leadership and victories in Marine Corps air combat and the Flying Tigers, he is recognized as the most prolific of Marine Corps fighter pilot aces during World War II and one of the foremost fighter pilots and combat leaders in naval aviation history. After battling cancer throughout the 1960s, Boyington passed away on January 11, 1988, in Fresno, California. Gregory "Pappy" Boyington was buried at the age of 75 with full military honors, as are all Medal of Honor recipients, on January 15, 1988, at Arlington National Cemetery.